What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a discussion video giving you the reasons why I believe my Atlanta Falcons should not, in all caps, should stay away, should not even entertain a Davante Adams Raiders trade. Let's get into the reasons why, guys. So, if you don't know, superstar wide receiver Davante Adams, who would be in the Raiders for a little second now, he's asked for a trade. He asked for a trade officially. It all stems from Antonio Pierce liking a post on social media, I think Instagram, after their game the other day. And basically, the post alluded to Davante Adams played his last game with the Raiders. Now, I did my prediction video on Adams yesterday, as recording this video Wednesday, October 2nd. I did my prediction video yesterday. As soon as the news broke, I said him and the Commanders, to me, make the best fit. It all depends on what the Commanders want. They could just want to stay young, but they have the cap space, they have the picks, they have the team chemistry going well right now. They have the offensive system. Everything looks great. I know Adams' past comments about the Commanders, but that was before the season started. Obviously, things can definitely change, but I'm gonna stick with my prediction. I'm gonna say Commanders, but I also mentioned the Jets, a realistic spot, Steelers, Cowboys, and so on. But I'm here to bring you a video today telling you why my Atlanta Falcons should not even consider messing with Davante Adams. Now I get, and with the news breaking about him wanting to be traded, what happened before with the Antonio Pierce stuff, rumors started circulating heavy, and fan base started getting hyped up and super excited. My Atlanta Falcons, a lot of our fan base went on social media and started going crazy. We should add him. We should get him. We need Adams. We need to pair him with London and Mooney and give Kirk a real number one option. That sounds good. That sounds great. I love when all teams fans and team communities get hype and all that stuff. But it's a thing that people people get used to big name hunting. When a big name pops out, you gotta get them. But it makes sense. It sounds good. No, excuse me. It sounds good, but does it make sense? And that's the thing. Looking at our team, we're 2-2 right now. We play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tomorrow, Thursday. And looking at every game we've had so far, I watched the film. I released the all-22 on two of our games so far. Um, we don't need Adams. No doubt about it. We do not need Adams. London has been playing fairly well. Mooney has been coming on as of late the last couple games. Hodges been playing fairly well. And I know we need receiver depth. I did a video, excuse me, I did a video earlier in the offseason once. What's the guy name we traded for the Cardinals with their, for Ritter? The speedster. When Wandale Moore got injured, I did a video on trading for John Mechie for the trade deadline. I don't know if that happens now. He's not getting that much burn with the Texans, but I don't know if they want to give up on him yet. So we'll see. He could be a good depth piece if someone does go down. So I'm all on board with going for a receiver eventually, free agent, trade. But we don't need a star receiver. We need someone that's to fit the call. Someone just to go and strengthen our receiving core in general. We don't need a big name guy because that's not our weakness right now. Our weakness is keeping Kirk healthy. Not healthy, but kind of keeping Kirk upright, keeping him less pressure. Our O-line is our biggest weakness. Kirk coming back from the Achilles injury, he hasn't looked great. He's been okay. Start off the season slow. First four games, 2-2. He's looked better each game we've seen him, in my opinion. But the old line is our weakest point. And I said this in all our videos when I mentioned the Falcons. Their game after the game reaction / recap, even their all-22 film when I put it out those 2 weeks. Our biggest claim to fame when we got Kirk was our O-line. This is the best O-line he's had in years. The Vikings O-line's been trash. He's been getting pummeled, bruised ribs, shoulder, wrist, all that good. He's been getting smashed up with the Vikings. That was our claim to fame on why we got Kirk, why it's going to be a great fit, why we're going to be contenders, so on and so forth. Our O-line has been injured pretty heavily. McGarry's been out. Lindstrom, I believe, been out a couple times. Like these guys are getting banged up. Since the whole league is getting banged up, a lot of star players, a lot of their main guys on all teams are getting banged up. But strictly staying with us, our O line is our weak spot. If we can keep, if we can give Kirk time, if we can keep him healthy, he can deliver good, accurate passes. As of right now, even with a clean pocket, sometimes Kirk kind of rushes himself and throws kind of bad throws. We've seen that in a couple games. But like I said, he's gotten better as the games as the season has went on. Super early through 4 games, he's been getting more comfortable in the system with the scheme. But he hasn't been spot on, deadly accurate like he was in Minnesota so far. And the O line plays a part in that. Also rest as well. He didn't play preseason and stuff like that. So, I understand that Zach Robinson has 11 man personnel, three receivers, one tight end. I get it. Having a thing of having a lineup of Pitts, Adams, Mooney, London, it sounds great. It sounds amazing. But we don't need that though. I've been saying since the summer, I've been saying since last spring, I've been pounding the table. We need more pass rush. We need more cornerback help. We got the pass rush in Judon. Our pass rush still sucks though. So I wouldn't mind bringing in some more pass rush help. Free agency, as I said, trade for someone. Just need some help there to bring some more pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. We need some more cornerback help. Hughes has been good. Terrell after the payday he's been all right. So we definitely linebacking portion needs some help as well. A lot of guys banged up. We need some more linebackers. So going big name hunting is cool. It's fun. It's fun to talk about. But in reality, no way in the world the Falcons need Davante Adams. We just don't need him. We have too many weapons, too many ways to beat you, too many ways to spread the ball out right now. And also, like I said, our third guy Hodges, who's not a big name player, who I didn't really care for when we brought him back on a 1 year deal. He's playing well. He's not struggling. Ray McLeod, he's playing okay. He's not struggling. So, it's not on these guys to play well. They're playing well. So it's on Kirk and our O-line really the O-line to hold up Kirk and then Kirk make the best decisions because Kirk, as I said, through 4 games, he's been good, not great. And like I said, that's rust. That's getting pressure, and that's just getting used to the system, Zach Robinson's system. So, like I said, Davante Adams, he's a great player still. I think he's still one of the best route runners in the NFL, no doubt about it. But as far as his fit with the Falcons, it doesn't make sense. Let alone, I didn't even get into our draft assets. We don't have a lot of not second round picks. We don't have a lot of picks in the 2025 draft. We need to keep getting younger. We need more pieces. We need to keep getting better. And trading a second rounder, trading multiple picks for Davante Adams, who could be on a 1 year deal because he has a potential out in after this season. You can cut him and I think save a couple $1 million, a lot of $1 million. you can cut him there. So it's like, how long, whatever team gets him, how long will you really have him for? Because you could potentially cut him or have a potential out after this season when summertime hits. So on a potential 1 year situation, a half a year situation, to a new scheme, new system, new quarterback, I don't see it. I don't see it. And I've seen the argument as well with people saying that, yeah, you know, we can block Adam we can block Adams from reuniting with Derek Carr with New Orleans Saints. Okay, we'll do that, but weaken our team in the process for the future. Yeah, we can get Adams and sway him from going to the Saints, our division rival. Cool, but we're gonna give up future assets. We're gonna mess up chemistry even more. We're gonna bring in, like I said before in my video yesterday, with Adams to the Commanders. The tough part about bringing him in is why it might not happen to the Commanders. I could be wrong, way off, because he's not a locker room cancer, but from everything I've read and seen, he's not the easiest guy to get along with. And most wide receiver ones aren't. A lot of them are divas. AJ Brown, diva. He's had issues in Tennessee in Philly. Adams had issues, not nothing crazy, but we've seen other receivers of the same ilk, OBJ's, going back and showing my age, Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, Terrell. Obviously, they've been on a different scale, but they've gotten the super diva moniker, the super diva crown. But Adams has been, throwing his fits as well. DJ Moore this year on the sideline, showing his frustration. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but you can divide locker rooms doing that stuff openly, and he's addressed it, like DJ Moore. He's addressed it publicly. He got to get better at doing that. He got to stop doing that, and he's still doing it even after they win games. So it's like, being a diva is definitely a part of being a wide receiver, but at the same time, especially like I said with the Commanders, would you want to bring that in to disrupt your young quarterback and your team? For the Falcons, for my Falcons, would you want to bring that in to disrupt the already iffy situation? Cal Pitts not playing well. Drake is playing okay, not awesome. Mooney's he's probably playing like a receiver one because he's getting more opportunities, in this system. Like I said, Hodges, Ray McLeod, they're playing well. You got two running backs, Algier, B. John Robinson. How many mouths are we going to feed? With adding on Davante Adams, who need his share of throws as well, and Kurt is gonna force feed him the ball, and it's gonna be bad. So, for me personally, I I don't want Adams. I would rather you tell me Adams or O lineman, Adams or another corner, Adams or another pass rusher or linebacker. Yes, I will take all of them before I would want Davante Adams. He will be my last choice on that list, and I'll be upset if we do get him. Great talent, but when you watch these games, you gotta realize what your team need, and not just go big name hunting. I would, no lie, I'm gonna end this here. I would trade for Hassan Reddick and pay him long term right now before I would trade for Devontae Adams. No doubt about it in my mind. I would rather pay Hassan Reddick whatever he wants. Him, I think Judon's free agent. I don't think we re-signed Judon long term. I don't think so. Hassan Reddick be our number one guy. We trade 2025 draft picks and 2026 draft picks to get Reddick. I would be fine with it. I would be a-okay with that, and mortgage our future to get more pass rush, to get more solidified pass rush, something we know that should be good. You never know, because when they switch teams, it could be trash, but you never know. But someone that's proven, Judon has been good, not great as well, but pairing him this year with Reddick, who's been fresh, kind of rusty maybe, but for the future, Reddick with Ebuketi, with Braylon Trice, that's something I would look forward to, rather than Davante Adams, and like I said, maybe a half a year deal and then he's out because we cut him because he doesn't want to be there. So that's my thoughts on it. Great player, awesome player still, even at his 31, 32, but he's just not a good fit for us right now, in my opinion. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.